Hola chicos y buenos días. Hoy es jueves el 30 de mayo de 2020. Es el último día en mayo. ¡Qué divertido! You guys you're almost there. We're almost done with the week. And you're doing great. So I got another day of páginas en el libro de trabajo para ustedes. And then as you know, we have GimKit, a competition for extra credit. So the top 8 kids by next Wednesday in GimKit are going to get 5 extra credit points of homework. So that's like a whole set of homework worth of extra credit. And if you look for the link down here, at the bottom in green, it says GimKit Extra Credit Competition until May 6th. And then click on the blue link that says En el Restaurante. When you guys do that, it'll take you to the GimKit. And you just have to put your first and last name into this and then start playing. And I'll be able to check your scores by next week, Wednesday, and give out some extra credit. Okay, bueno. So chicos, el trabajo de hoy es, puedo hacer mis páginas 54 y 55. So find your workbooks. Abren tus libros a la página 54 y 55. Follow along with me during the video. Pause the video to finish writing out your examples. And then flip back and forth between vocabulario en la página 51. So it's kind of nice to have this page tabulated so that you can flip back and forth quickly to do your work. And then after the video is done, complete the rest of both of these pages so that you stay on track and you don't end up with a bunch of homework that you need to do all in one night. Okay, one more announcement. I want all of your late work from the previous chapters by next week. That's the cutoff date. So obviously, page 40 and 49 are pretty old. Those were due on April 17th. And then your family book was due last on Sunday night. So I'll still take those things, but I want you guys to get them to me by May 8th. All right, en la tarea. Let's get started. So, la primera página, 54, everybody get here. It says, complete the following mini conversations with the most logical words or phrase from your vocabulary. So you're wanting to flip back and forth between página 54 y página 51. So it looks like conversations in a restaurant, of course, because that's what we're studying. So, ¿necesita usted algo? So, do you need something? And they're using the usted form instead of saying necesitas tú with the S. I want you guys to learn how to be formal in the restaurant. So, ¿necesita usted algo? And then he says, yes, can you bring me, I'm assuming, a fork? How do you say, can you bring me in Spanish? We've been practicing it for a couple of days. Un tenedor is a fork. It's this word, trae. And yes, it's trae, but you can push those two sounds together in Spanish and make it me trae. Me trae un tenedor. And then there's another little conversation. So this is a separate conversation. ¿Te gusta la comida de señor Vargas? So do you like the food from Mr. Vargas? This must be a restaurant. Sometimes we name restaurants Mr. So-and-so. And very common in Spanish-speaking restaurants. Sí, es deliciosa. ¿Qué? So we're wanting a word from vocab. And if we look here, we're looking for like fantástica, deliciosa, something like that. We have a word like that? We actually don't have a word like that, but we just have this K adjective. So how, whatever. You guys can put any adjective into this blank that makes sense. If you do think the food is delicious, what would you say? How, what? Well, we already have deliciosa, so let's put like que rica. How, it's another word for delicious. Or you could have que buena or que excelente. Okay, número 3. ¿Quieres otra blank de café? And then the answer is no, gracias. So, do you want, and then otra is a new word for you in this chapter. It's a very good word at the restaurant. Do you want another something of coffee? What's the unit of measure for coffee that we always ask for? Do you say Can I get another plate of coffee? Can I get another glass of coffee? It's got to be a cup, right? Okay, let's look for a cup. ¿Cómo se dice cup en español? And all of your silverware words and those type of things are right here. Oh, taza. So we need the word taza de café. ¿Quieres otra taza de café? Okay, let's do one more. That way you only have up until 10 to go. ¿Desea usted un té helado? So we know that the person is asking if we need an iced tea of some sort. What does desea mean? It's a new phrase from this chapter. It's a new verb, desear. And desea usted. Oh, here it is. To wish for. It's oftentimes used in the restaurant to ask for things. To wish for. Okay, so he's asking, do we wish for another iced tea? And then we're going to say, sí, porque tengo. Yes, because why would you need another drink? Because you're thirsty. Porque tengo sed. And we've got the old tener phrases here or the new tener phrases, tener calor, tener frío, tener sueño. But you guys should remember tengo sed and tengo hambre from the previous chapter of food to help you in this. All right, porque tengo sed. Oh, whoa, that was weird. I don't want that. You can add the phrase tengo sed and tengo hambre to your vocabulary page so that you have them to look for in case you are not 100% confident with those. Tengo sed, tengo hambre. All right, go ahead and pause the video and try to finish up 5 hasta 10 de esta página. Que vamos a la página 55. This one might be a little easier for you because you don't have to guess what the word is. You can make up what you want to say. So here we go. David and Rocio are on a date at a Spanish-speaking restaurant. Use the vocabulary you have learned in this chapter to write their possible responses to the waiter's questions, and then use complete sentences. Okay? So this is David and Rocio through the whole conversation, not just the first one. So it looks like the camarero, the waiter, says, ¿Qué desean usted de plato principal? So what do you guys want for it? What do you think plato principal means? Oh, here it is, for an entree. So for a main dish, what do you guys want for a main dish? So you guys need to come up with what they each order for a main dish. We already know how to say me trae, because that's what we're using every day. So, me trae usted? Oh, we're going to make it a question. I can't make upside down question. There you go. Me trae usted? You guys make that upside down. What's a if you go to a Mexican restaurant, what do you want? I always want chiles rellenos. ¿Me trae usted chiles rellenos? Oh, let's add por favor. So a couple of you guys added por favor in your videos yesterday, and I loved it. Good job. Justin, you did that, remember. Por favor. ¿Me trae usted chiles rellenos, por favor? That's David. And then Rocio is the girl. That's a lady's name in Spanish. She wants something dainty. She wants like a salad. Let's try something else instead of me trae usted. What's another good way to ask for something? Oh, here's a new word. So instead of saying I want with yo quiero, you can be more polite with quisiera. Try saying that for me in the video. Quisiera. So Rocio says, quisiera una ensalada Caesar, por favor. There you go. Okay, in the second part, the waiter says, ¿Cómo está la comida? So what are they each going to say? ¿Cómo está la comida? David, let's make him say something like he doesn't like it. Está fría. No es bueno. Yikes, I don't want to wait on David. But Rosy is like, mi ensalada es riquísimo. So the word rico or rica that you guys learned in the last chapter, you can add isimo to stuff to be like super good, super bad, super anything. Mi ensalada está riquísimo. Ah, she's so polite. Okay, down here below, let's have them order either a dessert or coffee or something. You guys figure out a good way to do that. I know you can say me gustaría from before, so I would like for something. You can add quisiera, you can add deseo, any of that stuff. Give David and Rocio some vocabulary to ask for something else after their meal. Hey. Parte B. Based on the waiter's responses, write what you think David or Rocio may have asked the waiter. Okay, so it's kind of roles reversed now. So David must have said something to the waiter because the waiter said, Sí, le traigo una servilleta. Well, this is a new phrase and this is a new word. Let's look for them. So le traigo, I'll bring you. So the waiter said, yes, I'll bring you. What's una servilleta? Ah, here it is. It's a napkin. Okay, try saying that for me after in the video. Una servilleta. So what is it that Rosy or David must have asked for? He must have asked for a napkin. Okay, here we go. Me trae una servilleta. There you go. Okay, down here, sí, ahora puede pedir algo de postre. Yes, now you can ask for some dessert. Now you can ask to order dessert. So Rocio must have asked if she can order some dessert. So figure out how she must have said it. You guys know how to say, can I order something? How do you say, can I? Like when you're in my room and you see the sign, can I go to the bathroom? Or when we asked each other, can you go do things? That's right, with this verb right here. So she probably said, puedo. Okay, figure out how you can put puedo into this phrase up here to ask the question, can I order some dessert? Chicos, es todo. So you're done with your video now and just make your response to the password today and then finish up your homework for these 2 pages and you'll be right on track. Remember that you guys have extra credit GimKit all week and that you have a final cutoff for late work from the previous chapter of next week, Friday, May 8th. Talk to me early about issues so I can help you. Okay, so today, ask me if I can bring you a main dish. Yesterday was appetizers. Now I want you to think of a main dish. You can either use words from the Mexican food restaurant or you can use just words like beefsteak or pollo frito or whatever it is that you know how to say for a main dish in Spanish. All right, chicos, le traigo algo de plato principal. Can I bring you something for a main dish? Nos vemos. Have a great day. Adios.